電車に乗っている間、お菓子を食べていた。皆さん、こんにちは。Welcome back to NihonGoal. 元気ですか? I hope you're doing well. Before we begin, make sure to check out the vocabulary list for this lesson. This is part 1 of Minna No Nihongo Intermediate Lesson 8. In this lesson, we will learn about the following grammar points. はい、準備できたら始めましょう。Our first grammar point is 何々間。In the pattern A, 間 B, this shows that A is happening, B is also happening, or B is going on the same time as A. We first learned about the word aida from beginner lesson 10. Aida means between or among. For example, 建物の間に小さな道があります。In this grammar point, we can use aida with verbs and nouns. First, with verbs. So we have the verb in ている form. 何々ている plus aida, meaning while doing verb and then followed by another verb, which is usually in verb ていた. So meaning while verb 1 was happening, verb 2 was also happening. For example, 電車に乗っている間、何々. So while I was on the train or while I was riding the train, then 何々. We can also use this with noun, but with noun we have to add no and then we add aida. For example, 授業. 授業 means class. So 授業 plus no, 授業の間, meaning during class. So let's take a look on how to use this pattern. First example, while on the train, I was eating snacks. So our verb is to ride the train or while on the train. So we say 電車に and the verb is to ride the train, which is 乗る. So we change this to verb ている form. So it becomes 乗っている. 電車に乗っている plus 間. So this means while or during you're inside or riding the train, the next verb is eating snacks or was eating snacks. お菓子を食べていた。電車に乗っている間、お菓子を食べていた。Next example is a noun, summer vacation. During summer vacation, I was back in my home country the entire time. So here we have a noun, which is summer vacation or 夏休み. If it's a noun, we add no. 夏休みの plus 間. So meaning during or while you're in vacation. Our second verb is to be back home. ずっと the entire time 国に帰っていた. So meaning you went home and you stayed there. いました。夏休みの間、ずっと国に帰っていた。Next example. He kept silent the entire time while she was talking. So our verb is she was talking. So we say 彼女が喋っていた。But we have to change this to している form. So it becomes 彼女が喋っている間 while she was talking, he kept silent the entire time. 彼はずっと黙っていた。黙っている means to keep silent. 彼女が喋っている間、彼はずっと黙っていた。Another example, he was using his phone while I was talking. So our verb is I was talking or 話していた. So it becomes 話している間、彼は携帯を使っていた. So he was using his phone. 話している 私が話している間、彼は携帯を使っていた。We can also say, he is always on his phone while I'm talking. It shows habitual action. So we can also use this aida in this form. But we have to change the tense of the sentence. We have I'm talking, which is 話している. Same as is 話している間. But we'll just change he is always on his phone. 彼はいつも携帯を使っています。Or he is always using his phone. 話している間、彼はいつも携帯を使っています。Okay, so JLPT is just around the corner. And I know sometimes that studying can be very stressful. But don't worry, we can do it together. So what better way to study than taking a break while enjoying some Japanese snacks from today's sponsor, TokyoTreat and Sakuraco. TokyoTreat and Sakuraco are subscription boxes full of Japanese snacks. Every month, these boxes come with a different theme and always with a new variety of snacks, so you won't get the same thing twice. So what's the difference between the two? Well, if you're into popular Japanese food items with fun flavors, you can choose TokyoTreat. Like for the month of July, the theme of this box is Summer Matsuri, filled with exclusive treats that make you feel like you're in a summer festival in Japan. They have yakisoba, Rice Krispies, and lemonade-flavored candies. The cool thing about this, it comes with this very detailed guide booklet. So you're not just only enjoying these snacks, but you're also learning more about Japanese culture through snacking. And you know what? Each TokyoTreat box also includes these drinks you can only get from Japan. Okay, so let's try this refreshing lemon soda and this salty vanilla Pocky. I like it. And let's try this one. Oh, this is refreshing. This really feels like a Natsumatsuri. Now, if you want traditional and authentic Japanese snacks from local artisans, then you can try Sakuraco. The theme is Tea Time in Yokohama for the upcoming box this July. They are partnering with the Kanagawa government and local snack makers to introduce traditional delights in this special Yokohama box design. Yokohama is actually one of my favorite places here in Japan. It's by the coast and the beach is really perfect for that July summer vibe. They have dorayaki, cakes, jelly. Kawaii! Actually, each Sakuraco box also comes with a postcard and a tableware as well. Oh, this is really perfect for an afternoon tea time snack. Okay, so I think I want to try this peanut macaron wagashi cookies with this hojicha. So I have some here. Let me try. This is actually perfect with this because this is sweet and you have a mild tea right here. So yeah, I really like it. There's so many stuff in here. Oh, I can't wait to try the rest of them. Well, if you want to try all these amazing snacks and help this channel, then go use my coupon code NihonGoal to get $5 off from your first Sakuraco and TokyoTreat box. You can find the discounted links for these boxes in the description box below. Alright, let's get back to our lesson. Tsuzukimashou. Our second grammar point is nani nani aida ni. In the pattern A aida ni B, this shows that B, which is an event or an isolated event, occurred, while A is happening or was happening. So, this pattern means while A was or is taking place, B occurred. Like the previous one, we use it the same way. We have the verb in teiru form. So, teiru form plus aida ni followed by the next situation. For example, haha ga dekakete iru aida ni, meaning while mother was out. Or during the time when mother was out, something occurred. We can also use this with nouns. So same as before, noun plus no plus 間に. For example, the noun trip or 旅行. 旅行の間に during the trip, something happened. So let's take a look at some examples. First example, while my mother was out, we prepared for her birthday party. Our verb is the mother went out. The second occurrence is that we prepared the birthday party for her. First, we said, my mother was out. 母が出かけていた. So we changed this to ている. 母が出かけている間に during the time that my mother was out, we prepared for her birthday party. 私たちは母の誕生日パーティーの準備をした。母が出かけている間に私たちは母の誕生日パーティーの準備をした。Next example, my bicycle was stolen while I was shopping. So our verb is I was shopping. 買い物していた. It becomes 買い物している plus 間に. So during the time or while you are doing your shopping, something happened, which is your bicycle got stolen. 自転車が to steal something is 盗む. So it becomes 盗まれた was stolen. 買い物している間に at the time I was doing my grocery shopping or doing my shopping, this event occurred. 自転車が盗まれた。買い物している間に自転車が盗まれた。Another example, a burglar broke into our apartment during our trip. Here we have a noun, our trip. 旅行. If it's a noun, we add no. 旅行の間にアパートに泥棒が入った。into our apartment, a burglar got in. 旅行の間にアパートに泥棒が入った。And last example, during the trip, again with a noun, the flowers in the garden died. 旅行の間に庭の花が枯れてしまった。枯れる means to wither. So the plants or the flowers withered. 旅行の間に庭の花が枯れてしまった。Our next grammar point is 何々まで。In the pattern A まで B, A indicates the final limit of B, where B is a continuing action or situation, meaning until A, B is going on. We first learned about the word まで from beginner lesson 4. This means until or to. For example, 私は8時から4時まで働きます。I work from 8 to 4. So this pattern 何々まで can be used with nouns and verbs. So with nouns, we just add it to noun. Noun まで. And for verbs, we have to use the verb in dictionary form. So verb in dictionary form plus まで. For example, 3 o'clock. 3時まで until 3 o'clock. 先生が来るまで meaning until the teacher comes 何々. First example, I'll be here until 3 o'clock. Our A is a noun, 3 o'clock. So until 3 o'clock, what's happening is that you will stay here or I'm going to be here. So we say 3時まで up until 3 o'clock ここにいます。I'll be here. 3時までここにいます。Another example, I work from 9 to 5. So we have the time limit, which is until 5 o'clock, and our verb is to work. 毎日9時から from 9, 5時まで and our verb is to work. 働きます。毎日9時から5時まで働きます。 Next example is with a verb. So let's wait here. So the time limit is until the teacher comes. So our verb A is the teacher comes. So we say this in dictionary form. The teacher comes is 先生が来る。先生が来るまで. And our verb B is to wait here. Stay here and wait. We say ここで待っていましょう or 待ちましょう is also okay. 先生が来るまでここで待っていましょう。Another example. My grandfather lived in this town from when he was born until he died. 祖父は、my grandfather 生まれてから from the time he was born 死ぬまで we use the dictionary form of 死にます。死ぬまでこの町に住んでいました。祖父は生まれてから死ぬまでこの町に住んでいました。Second is 何々までに。Okay, we add the particle に。In the pattern A までに B, A also shows the limit of B, but this time B is not a continuing action. It's just a one-time event. So meaning that B happens before A. Same with the previous one, we can use this with nouns. Again, noun plus までに. And with verbs, again, dictionary form. Verb in dictionary form plus までに. Again, using the same example, 3 o'clock. 3時までに. This time, it means before 3 o'clock. And the other example is 先生が来る. 先生が来るまでに. So before the teacher comes, 何々. First example, I'll be back on or before 3 o'clock. So here we have a noun. 3時までに. It could mean before or just by 3 o'clock. And our verb B is I'll be back. 帰ります。3時までに帰ります or come back home. 3時までに帰ります。Next example, I got the cleaning done before our teacher arrived. Our first verb or the time limit is our teacher arrived. We change this to dictionary form. 先生が来るまでに I got the cleaning done. 掃除を終わらせた。先生が来るまでに掃除を終わらせた。I want to travel around the world before I get married. Our time limit is by the time or before you get married. And what you would do is to travel around the world. To get married is 結婚する。結婚するまでに before I get married, 世界中を旅行したいです。結婚するまでに世界中を旅行したいです。Okay, let's try. 子供が眠る。私は家事をする。I was doing house chores while my child was sleeping. Write your answer in the comment section below. はい、お疲れ様でした。今日のレッスンはどうでしたか？役に立ったら LIKE ボタンを押してくださいね。もし質問とかコメントがあれば、ぜひ下に書いてください。I hope you learned something today. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out part 2 of this lesson. Okay, so that's it for today's lesson. I will see you in the next one. またね! I would like to give a big shout out to our elite scholars, Cornelius, Constantine, Kaylee, Bedside Book, and Ronan. And to our study buddies, Paul, Taras, Jimmy, Stephanie, and DM. And to all our Nihongo students, 本当にありがとうございます. Thank you so much for your continued support.